Hey guys, this is Andrew Keen from KeenOnTheMarket.com. This is your unusual option activity report for January 26, 2012. The first one I want to talk about is KWK, Quicksilver Resources. This is a very interesting one to me, and I've been playing this one pretty heavily for the last couple of weeks. And when it sold off initially, right around here, around 640, I saw a customer selling the Feb 7 puts. I don't remember the price, but they were selling those. I was thinking it was maybe going to get a bounce. I bought some Feb 7 calls. They have not worked out that well. But as the stock consolidated and went down to around this $5 level, we've seen heavy activity in the 5 line. And today, when stock was trading 523, I flagged it on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter, Keen on Market. Stock was trading 523. Customer came out and bought the Feb 6 calls for 15 cents. Those things traded all the way up to 30 cents. And if you bought those for 15 cents, sold them at 30, that's good for 100% profit in one day. I did not trade those at all. I am long the Feb 5 puts. I'm long stock against them, so I'm long calls and puts. And when I saw that unusual option activity, I bought more stock. So I was converting my puts to calls. I'll be talking about this a lot in the live trading room, how to manage a position, how to trade with the paper. So I didn't trade the Feb 6 calls. However, I made some of my Feb 5 puts calls by buying stock. When stock rallied up to about here, we saw this customer come in and buy these again. This time they paid 30 cents. This is very unusual. About 12,000 of these calls traded, and then I bought more stock, so I'm converting more puts to calls. Another one I want to look at today is Frontier Communications. We talked about this one a lot, and there's been a lot of flow in this. This one is heavily traded. Look at this tail on the bottom. This is unbelievable. If this was closed on the top, I would have been more bullish. However, I'm not, because it's actually a bear flag. That could be a final flag. Huge capitulation, huge volume today. When stock was trading around 426, customer came in, sold 25,000 Feb 4 puts for 15 cents. That is a huge order. It's 25 times usual volume. Customer is willing to get long. 2.5 million shares at around 385. This is when I talk about, I read order flow. I've been on the floor for 10 years, and I understand how to read order flow. This is a huge order. I would say, in my expert opinion, trade however you want, but I can trade my way. 90% chance the stock does not close under 385 by February expiration. So when stock was trading 427, I went out and I bought some May 4 calls for 55 cents. Stock only has to get up to 455. I have all the way to May. I love this trade. This trade is the trade of the week. How can you not be on this trade? You have 5 months to be long these calls. All it has to do is get it back up to this 5 level. It could almost even bounce to this 550 level. And these will be huge winners percentage-wise on leverage. Other one I look at was the Monster Worldwide one. We looked about this yesterday. Very, very similar activity in FTR as MWW. Today, bounce off that 7 level. Why? We talked about it. Customers sold the Feb 7 puts yesterday. This isn't going under $7. Yeah, there's a chance. But in my expert opinion, just my opinion, I don't think the stock is going to break $7 to expiration. That's why I bought the March 7 calls for 75 cents. I bought them at 80. I averaged in it, and I bought them again at 70. 75 cents. They were about 75, 80 cents. This is another one. Unusual option activity. That's how I trade. This is Andrew Keen from KeenOnTheMarket.com. Check out our S&P 500 futures. Unusual option activity report will be up shortly. And have a great night and weekend.